Welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are at the Defender's Heart Tavern, and I am, to the best of my knowledge, finally done with all of the conversations that happened here. There were a few, 2 hours worth of episodes. So at this point we are about ready to go into the action again. So let's go down into the basement. For those of you who haven't watched the lore episodes that I have released, episode 5.1 and episode 5.2, I did level up my characters in episode 5.1, and in episode 5.2 I had the conversation with Woljif, who is in the basement, who we are now on our way down to recruit. We have also talked to Irabeth, who gave us permission to recruit him.
Well, Chief, what do you got for me?
I talked to Irabeth, and I have decided to make you part of my troop. We will see how it goes.
You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin, get these bracelets of yours off me. I'm going free.
You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you've got. Mark my words.
You're a bitter little man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call thieflings. We just call ourselves the family. After we knocked over that shop and I got stuck here in the Defender's Heart, a little bird told me that big sister Charisme wanted to see me. That she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking me questions like, Woljif, how'd you manage to get out of this one? Or, Woljif, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So, I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean, and I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go, I'll show you the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. Let's have a quick look at him and see how he's equipped. He's equipped with Masterwork daggers, which is absolutely not acceptable. We will give him a Masterwork light crossbow instead. We could scribe these scrolls to him, but I don't think we will. Let's also have a quick look at his spellbook, which is atrociously built up. Not necessarily, actually. Mage armor. I'll get rid of those. Actually, having grease on him might not be a bad idea. At least for now. But primarily later on, we're going to focus on other spells on Woljif. Yeah, I'm just gonna check something really quick. No. Okay, so the puzzle down here. First of all, we have to take this shield, which reveals this. Now, there are 4
as it should be
levers on the walls here. And I have no clue how people have been able to figure out the solution to this puzzle, except through
I am prepared.
blatantly just testing it. I don't know if there is anything obvious. I'm gonna go have a look around. One I can take. Blacksmith can sell to right outside, so I don't remember the solution. I'm kind of reticent to.
That is not far.
That was the fourth one? Wait. I thought the fourth one was over there.
I'll go ahead.
What the heck? Did I remove one of them? One, two, three.
I know the way.
Okay, apparently there aren't the four of them, and I found the solution by testing. Okay,
Follow my lead.
well, works for me.
No mistakes.
A headband of alluring charisma. That's not bad. That's exactly my stat. There's a yellowed letter and some random loot here. Just put that on right away. Yellowed letter. If you want to read that, go ahead. It is quite old, 4682. And well, I'm not entirely sure what date it is now, but I think I remember that we were in the 70s. For now, we will go with the default party. If I am to recruit mercenaries, there is one thing that I noticed. I might have to up this a little bit, because you only get 20 build points for the mercenaries, which is kind of half defeats the purpose, because you have to go down very low on a couple of stats and do serious min-maxing, which isn't all that enjoyable. I mean, I could go with the default characters. They do provide some rather amusing entertainment from time to time. It's just that a couple of them I would rather like to swap out, and with the build where you're playing as a Lich, which is my goal, Sela will leave the party now. We can use another companion instead of Sela, and I know which one I have in mind for that. Oh, and I also got 4,797 gold for all the stuff that I sold. But, yeah. We are definitely going to put Woljif into the party. Now, all of these, I think we can go there. But I don't think that is prioritized. Let's go to the market square.
Can we retreat already?
Oh, turn-based mode is turn on. Well, that was a quick fight. I don't think there's anyone left. Moving right along here. Okay, so the market square is pretty large. Now we're looking west, according to the compass. But according to the map, we're looking... Oh, compass is saying east. But the map is saying west. Doesn't make sense then. I don't think we want that party composition. Yeah, he's going to be in the front line eventually. Abracandiloo.
I will help where I can.
You can handle them, right?
I mean, part of the thing with the stuff that I'm talking about is I'm not playing on unfair or core difficulty. I'm not even playing on hard or normal. I'm playing below that, so it isn't really strictly necessary for me to deal with the more annoying parts of the game. So mostly I should be good when it comes to things like why did I move you? Because I misclicked. To things like basic stuff. I'm going to want to have this one on the bar with him. Why will be revealed later.
You won't survive me.
You are today's sacrifice!
This should do it.
There's one thing that I haven't really tested, and it is whether or not they are... Well, lying on the ground.
Cover me, all right?
Endure this!
Go for their hearts!
I don't think they are,
Let's
but
try this
I think
way.
coup de grace requires them to be asleep or something. Yeah.
Did I mess
You
up
need
again?
helplessness or blindness.
The inheritor.
Blindlessness?
Guide my blade.
Blindness. Okay, so there wasn't really anything here to loot, which is fine. We can just jollily stroll around
I'll
here.
cheer you on from.
There will be
over
various fights every now and then. Fighter. I'm pretty sure there is something magey behind them. Yep. Maybe not a mage, but sharpshooter and barbarian at least.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'll cut you wide open.
Yeah, there's a mage. Oh, brother, it's a cleric.
Make every strike count.
The light take you!
This will hurt.
Distract them from me.
Good. Now I'm going to
spirits demand your
dispel
blood.
the. Where did you come from? You hurt Lamb. That was not very nice of you.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
There are more of you. Marauder Archer. I doubt I can charge any of them. They're too far away. I really need to do something about those guys. Casting a grease spell, probably. Of course, I cast it on the roof there, but I'm sure that's helpful.
Time to share your treasures.
You are today's sacrifice.
You won't survive me.
You might be able to charge on, yes. And that leaves this sharpshooter there, and that
Something wrong?
means we're done.
This spell's faulty. No, really.
Okay,
I
so
know what to do.
no. I could be staying there for a little while.
I'll go ahead.
A goat,
I
a
hate the
lizard,
voice
and a
of fire.
human
My
enter
tail
a
is restless.
tavern. What'll
This
it be,
spell's
lamb?
faulty.
The bartender
Focus
asks.
on
No,
the
really.
goal.
Let's do the lootings. I want to loot the regular crap. Weighs too much. Scrolls are fine. up this way we should find... Okay,
I know the way.
The elf hunched up next to you is clutching a small but deep puncture wound. Her appearance is quite remarkable. Her skin is blacker than any Garundi's, her teeth are fanged, and her hair is as grey as a crone's. Her crimson eyes glare at you with a gleam of malice. What are you looking at, soldier? Like what you see? We just aren't able to figure out that this is a drow. Who are you? Giving you a scrutinizing look, she says harshly, "There's no point in you knowing, soldier. Trust me, the answer would only bring you misfortune, and it still wouldn't be of any use to you. Wanderer you won't ever meet again." Who wounded you? He responds with a razor-sharp smile. "Haven't you noticed? The city is burning. There's a battle going on. I was wounded by a cultist." What's with your appearance? A demon's handiwork. Some shrieking spawn flew across the sky, raining corruption down upon us all. I was caught in the attack. It's fine. It'll go away soon. She shrugs nonchalantly and looks past you. "I know who you are. Kaelessa, a cultist of the Skari." "That is a lie." Her crimson eyes flash and she says firmly, "I loathe demons and I'll kill any I come across." Take a closer look at the elf. She's clearly holding something back, but she doesn't appear to be lying either. Whatever it is she's hiding, her claim that she hates demons sounds quite convincing. "You're not lying, but you're not telling me the whole truth." "What? Was I supposed to pour my heart out?" She looks at you defiantly. "You have your war, soldier. I have mine. You're fighting chaos and madness, and I'm fighting lies and hypocrisy. We're both willing to die for our cause, aren't we?" "Why would Fawn slander you?" Kaelessa's grim expression hardens further, as bleak and as unflinching as the words on a tombstone. "You're asking questions that are dangerous in and of themselves. I urge you to stop. The more you know about me, the higher the chances that a traitor's dagger will find its way into your back." "Leave you. Fawn is at the defender's heart. You should keep clear of the place." "It was never my intention to set foot in there." "Farewell, soldier, and thank you for believing me." Bit of random loot never hurts.
Follow my lead.
Even masterwork, how disappointing. See,
Ready
there
for
is a
anything.
grease spell here. There you go. The cart is laden with possessions looted from surrounding houses. Looting and pillaging, yeah. Probably a great idea in the middle.
Doubt is the heart's
Time's
greatest
not waiting.
challenge.
Attack.
Endure this!
Cover me, all right?
Go for their hearts!
Getting better at these
Make every strike count!
attacks on the
Stab you or zap you. Why not
critters
both?
on the ground.
I'll cut you wide open!
No mistakes.
There's apparently nothing up there. There's Ember.
We'll make this quick. She won't feel a thing.
I don't know. Can we really do this?
Listen, we don't have a choice. There are demons everywhere. What else would you have us do?
A group of knights surrounds a young elven girl. She is dressed in rags that barely covers the hideous scars on her body. The beggar girl is on her knees, watching placidly as the people argue heatedly around her. It is as if she doesn't sense the looming threat at all. A black crow flies in agitated circles above her head.
In Iomede's name, we're sorry, girl, but it is our duty. We have to do this, not for our own sake, but for the sake of everyone who can still be saved from the demons. If we don't win this battle, you won't have long to live anyway.
They're insane! We've got to do something!
I understand. You're scared. You feel powerless. You think this will help. You don't have to justify yourselves to me. Just do what you've decided to do.
Again, as I've said a couple of times, evil choices tend to be utterly, completely stupid. What's going on here?
Our weapons barely scratch the demon's hides. We're sacrificing this girl to Iomade so we can consecrate our weapons with her innocent blood and gain the power to destroy the spawn of the abyss.
Yes, I'm sure a lawful good goddess would like that.
It's extreme, but we have no other choice. We have to defend this city somehow, or else we'll all perish, including her.
I don't think I'll pass that, but it is amusing. That's ridiculous. The teaching of Iomade directly prohibit the killing of innocents. Actually, I'll go with the diplomacy one. Who told you to do this? This sounds like cultists' work to me.
Good point. Whose idea was this? I think it was yours.
My idea? I was against the whole thing right from the start. Who said we needed to make a sacrifice? Wasn't it you? You can't blame anyone else for that.
Please don't fight! All of you are good people, defenders of the city. You just made a mistake. Please don't hurt them.
The little girl is defending the people who wanted to slaughter her a minute ago. She's either a saint or she's insane. Maybe the two together.
Hey, I know her. I see her all the time on the street. She's a couple of cards short of a full deck, if you know what I mean.
Hi. Remember when we used to play together when we were little? But then you went and got all big. And I stayed the same for some reason.
Huh? I played with you? Pull the other one.
You did. We played tag and hide and seek. Then you and the bigger boys came up with the game where you all threw stones at me. You laughed so hard, it made me happy too. But then you grew up and went away to do grown-up things. Wanna play with me now?
For the love of... Canabris is too damn small.
I'll just send them back to the tavern. We need warriors. Go to the Defender's Heart Tavern. That's where the survivors are gathering. And don't even think of doing anything so disgusting ever again.
Thank you.
They're gone. And they all lived. I was sure that someone would die today. So many people have died here already. But we are still alive for some reason. Strange, isn't it? But you shouldn't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just a silly girl, really.
I don't think you're an ordinary girl, and that crow you have there is not ordinary either.
No, don't be silly. I'm very ordinary. Well, I know different types of tricks, but Soot taught me those. Now Soot here, she truly is unusual. She's clever and she can talk, but only to me. She teaches me magic tricks and lots of other stuff. I don't know what I'd do without her.
Who are you?
Call me Ember. I live here, on the streets, for many years now. But there's nothing to say about me.
Magic tricks, you say? Prove useful when fighting the demons, and I'll be able to protect you from insane soldiers on the streets. Come with me.
I must have misheard. This girl? Join our party? What could we possibly want with this dirty little beggar?
Well, for one thing, Camellia, she's more powerful than you.
Sure. Let's go.
But I'm not very good at understanding how the witch class actually functions, so... It does have a couple of useful spells.
Yes.
That one is definitely useful, because that means we can use coup de grace. Also want to have mage armor handily. Guess that wasn't too bad. Heal spell is nice. This one can also be quite good actually, since it suppresses energy resistance and immunities. And start out by healing Lamb.
As it
Go on
should be.
here.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Swarms. At least they made the swarms attackable by other stuff than only
Distract them for me.
burning hands and stuff like that, like it is in Kingmaker.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The spirits demand your blood! Now what is that?
I don't think I want to go there.
This should do it.
That's not to say that burning hands is not a superior option, though.
Go, go.
I hope you appreciate this.
90%.
I am helpful, am I not?
Light armor +1, that is nice. Other than that, the other items are regular, common, one masterwork. Season's wings and thighs. The heck is this? Knowledge Arcana, 20 BC. It might give us some loot, but I doubt I will be able to... Might. 11 isn't bad. Checking. Okay, now, no. Let's just destroy the circle. Would not give us any loot, so that's pointless. No need to make things more difficult for us.
Enemy approaching.
So there's an illusionist. Immune, okay.
today's sacrifice!
You won't survive me.
Can I charge that? Yes.
Let's try this way.
Time to share your treasures.
Let's do a scream. Doesn't do much damage, but it's better than not hitting with a crossbow.
Into the fray!
Go for their hearts!
Endure this.
This will hurt.
Cover me, all right?
I need to
Oh,
concentrate.
switch back to the
Becoming
bow.
distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
That's a good point. Don't
That
think
is
there's
not
anything
far.
up here. Also have Ember in the party now, so it's going to be crowded in the back line here. To build a bridge. That was a bit far out. Athletics 19. Well, we need to get over there.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Make every strike count.
I'll cut you wide open!
A calculated risk.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Surrender or else.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
It's kind of weird to be playing without the powers that I am used to from my other playthrough,
Distract them for me.
which are somewhat more powerful than the ones that I have here.
Too late for apologies.
You won't survive me.
The light, take you!
And again, having those
The
powers
spirits
here would be
demand your
absolutely
blood.
ludicrous. I don't even know where I am. Oh. Oh, I'm here. Even the huge pile of junk isn't enough to block out the exclamations coming from beneath it. Reveal, O dearest darling beauty mine, why didst thou turn thy gaze on me, pray tell? Thy husband I called a friend a time, but love 'tis like an ocean, friendship a well. But Willis, how are we to live, my sweet? Booms a deep masculine voice in response from beneath the same pile. I cannot say that I have a deep masculine voice, but so I'm not going to try to impersonate that. A distinct rustling follows. Pass me the ale, will you? Hey, who's there? The pile of junk seems to shake. A stage whisper drifts up from below. Granny, let's not answer. Methinks those be demons calling down and trying to trick us. In that case, there is nothing for us to do but accept our fate. Sir, demon or not, we are actors from the finest theatre in Canabras, the next door theatre. We were trapped in this cellar during our rehearsal. Wait, what? We're trapped in here? I thought we'd barricaded ourselves in here away from the demons deliberately. If you didn't nap through the start of every rehearsal, Master Kem, you would be better informed. The ensuing exchange degenerates into a stream of unintelligible bickering. Move this pile of junk. The pile shifts easily, revealing an entrance to some kind of cellar. There is an interesting looking chest among the items. Yeah. Look, the door is open, and now we are completely at the mercy of whatever's up there. It really is a demon. We have nothing to fear. We have the power of inspiration after all. But hand me over my ladle and that rolling pin. Now look, it's not a demon after all. Greetings, kind friend and rescuer. I am Grandma Gretlin, theatre director, and these are the members of my company. Granny, that's not a ladle, that's one of the props for the malevolent Lich performance, the one Tina made. It's a scepter or something. She made it out of my ladle. He wanted to use a broom handle, but I put paid to that daft idea, says the dwarf with dignity. Oh, I've seen your show. You are very funny. Especially your play where the woman slowly climbs onto the chair while singing and then falls off again. Ember claps her hands in delight. Well, it is actually a great tragedy about unrequited love. The chair, you see, it represents a tower of rock rising up above the raging sea like the finger of a giant. And the woman, she isn't supposed to fall, but rather gracefully cascade into the swirling abyss below, just like I showed her 100 times. But I'm glad you liked it. What were you doing down there? We were rehearsing. Our art distracts us from our fear and panic. The dwarf waves her ladle emphatically, doing a fair impression of a conductor. Really? When I'm scared, I eat. I tried that too, but our supplies ran out. Art is eternal. Can you get somewhere safe? Oh, don't worry on our account. We'll be going to our basement in the next street. That's where our lambkin is. We're not afraid of demons with lambkin around. Lambkin? Lambkin, says the dwarf readily. Our male lead. He'll protect us. Don't worry, we know what we're doing. I have to go. Thank you again for rescuing us, stranger. Today you did a great service for Mandevian culture and perhaps the culture of all Golarion. You will certainly be remembered in future eras as the one who saved the critically and publicly acclaimed Next Door Theatre. I wouldn't say she's quite sane, but then again, who is in this world? They all seem slightly insane, or moderately insane, or very insane, depending on who you're looking at. Anyways, I think it is time to end the episode here, so if you have any questions and or comments, please feel free to leave those in the comment section below. But with that, thank you all so very much for joining me, and I hope to see you all next time.